Aberdeen Beach has what looks like one big amusement park, but it's actually two separate sections owned by different parties. First, we'll look at Sunset Boulevard, part of Cadona's amusement park. This is a big place, with machines spread across several areas. There's a few older arcades hidden behind the mini-golf. This Manx TT Superbike twin machine is from 1995 and is in good working order. It's based on the Isle of Man TT motorbike racing event and was made with the cooperation of the Isle of Man government, according to the sticker on the machine. Unfortunately, the light was bad, so I couldn't capture all the details. There's also Virtua Striker 298 with similar screen colour problems to the one we saw before in Portobello. Over by the bowling alley, there's a brand new 4-player grid setup. They're the standard cabs with an array of cool flashing lights, plus there's a player camera feature. It's good to see they're still buying in high quality in new arcades. Moving through to the main arcade area, we've got two linked Super Deluxe Sega Rally 3 cabs, both with really faded screens you can barely make out. The skylight above might have something to do with it. Also, one of the seats is broken and doesn't move properly. That's pretty bad given the game's only 3 years old. Sega Airline Pilots, the deluxe cab with 3 screens, an array of controls and decals, plus cool Japanese instructions. It works just fine except for the flap controls being broken, which will almost certainly stop you progressing very far in the game. It's a shame. There's Ghost Squad Evolution, which looks okay, but apparently it was making a terrifying rumbling sound, so that could be a bad sign. The Lost World cab is in good condition, but the screen is awful, plus it swallowed a pound from us. No use. A more modern machine, Rambo from 2008. It looks and plays fine. There's also a couple of nice new looking Sega UFO catchers, plus a shoot to win with really bad aiming problems. On to section 2, the Boardwalk, owned by Noble Leisure Group. Like Cadona's, this is a big place. 2 floors of various entertainments. We're only interested in these guys. On the main floor there's a bank of 3 Sonic Series ticket winners. Sonic and Friends encourage light gambling of money in exchange for tickets. There's also Ford Racing Full Blown, which just looks really boring, so we didn't play it. Unlike Afterburner Climax, which we played the shit out of because it's great. Colourful lights, loud sounds, a moving chair, 5 years old, in great condition, which is more than can be said for some of the machines upstairs. Initial D version 3 is sadly inactive, with both machines showing system errors. Why is it even turned on? It's a big letdown. House of the Dead 3 is a damaged gun that doesn't work properly, plus a really dark screen that makes it difficult to see what's going on. On the plus side, Star Wars Trilogy Arcade looks to be in pretty good condition, as does Crazy Taxi, and good old Gunblade NY. Finally, there's a 4-player Sega Rally 2. There's a few cosmetic issues, damaged seats, one of the monitors is discoloured, but the controls are intact and they all work, so that's something. It's funny, this is 10 years older than the Sega Rally 3 machine downstairs, but still in more playable condition. So a fair number of arcades of varying age and quality, but once more predominantly driving or shooting based. Novelty controls win out. I hope there are still some fighting games out there. Thanks Aberdeen.